Hey guys, so I am here to do a video on my top 10 newborn must-haves. I did a video like this called Newborn Must-Haves. I will leave that link down below if you want to check it out. When Aria was a baby, I did one. Now I should probably go back and watch it, so I can't remember if I'm going to be repeating some of this stuff, but there are new things that have definitely been a lifesaver this time around, and I think are always going to be like a newborn must-have. Now, of course, the essentials are clothes, diapers, wipes, bottles. If you're bottle feeding, those are like the essentials. So these are more things that I couldn't live without, but they're like definitely must-haves for me. And every baby's different, so some of these things might not work for your baby, but these items have been such a lifesaver for me this time around, and as well with Aria. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started, and I might have a guest joining me. Mr. Nolan is right beside me, so he might pop up in this video at some time. What am I saying? I'm probably just gonna show you guys him anyways. All right, so the first item, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about this first and get it out of the way because I think this is kind of like a no-brainer of a must-have, and it is the Boppy Pillow. I think everybody knows that the Boppy Pillow is definitely a lifesaver and a must-have. The Boppy Pillow is made for breastfeeding, but it has so many different uses, and I use a Boppy Pillow with Aria, and as many as you may know, she was bottle fed, so you know, not only has this been like a lifesaver the first month of breastfeeding for me, but when I was bottle feeding Aria, I would still use it and have her really close to me. I also used it for tummy time and sitting up, and it just has so many different uses. And I got this cover at Etsy, and if I can remember the shop name, I will leave that shop down below. But yeah, the Boppy Pillow is definitely a must-have, and I just had to include it. Even though I know it's a must-have for pretty much most moms, I just have to mention that because it really is a lifesaver. All right, so the next thing is Balmex or Diaper Cream, whatever you want to use. I use Desitin, Balmex, I even use coconut oil, but it has definitely been a must-have, and I think I mentioned it in Aria's newborn must-haves, but I have to mention it again because Aria, when she was first born, the meconium, or the poop that they have when they're newborn, is really sticky, and it's really hard to wipe off, and so she got a really bad rash. So of course I used it with her, but what I've noticed, and I don't know if this is true for all babies that are breastfed, at least for Nolan, he has had way more diaper rashes than Aria, and I don't know if this, like I said, I don't know if this is true for all babies. I do know that every time he nurses, he poops. So he poops a lot, and constantly wiping, I know I've said like poop 20 times already, but I'm constantly wiping poop off, and he's gotten diaper rashes way more than I remember Aria having. So Balmex has definitely been a must-have for us, or coconut oil, or Desitin, or A&D, whatever you want to use. It is definitely a must-have, I think, regardless if you're breastfeeding or not, because they are just like prone to get diaper rashes. Unless you're cloth wiping, of course, then you might want to use something else. But the next item, let's see, is Gripe Water. Now this was also a lifesaver with Aria. She was very gassy, she had constipation problems, and it says that it's a gentle relief of stomach discomfort from colic and hiccups. Every time he has hiccups or gas or any kind of stomach discomfort, I will give him some Gripe Water, and it is a lifesaver. The other night, Nolan was so fussy, and he was having a lot of gas and just fussing, so I gave him some Gripe Water, and I'll just let you know the suggested use, and it was a miracle. He immediately started feeling better, and he stopped fussing. So I don't know what it is about Gripe Water, but it's just amazing. And the great thing about it is that it is an herbal supplement, and it has ginger and fennel, so it's more on the natural side, because I always felt uncomfortable giving my children too much medicine. Of course, if like Aria has a fever, I'll give her medicine, but I won't give her medicine for little things. So I feel really comfortable with using this, and it's for all ages. But this stuff is seriously so amazing, and it has helped so much with Aria as well as now for Nolan. All right, so the next item is going to be Nolan's swing, and then it was actually Aria's swing as a baby too. So I'm just going to insert a clip really quick and show you the swing that he has. Price lamb or little lamb, something like that, and like I said, it was Aria's. She absolutely loved it. I think I mentioned in that video that it was a must-have for us when she was a baby, and it's definitely been a must-have for Nolan because, like I've mentioned before, he loves being close to me, and he will wake up as soon as I get out of the bed. So you know, taking care of a toddler and getting stuff done and all of that stuff, the swing has definitely become a must because he will only sleep next to me or in a swing. Anywhere else, not really, like his car seat, he will not sleep, definitely not sleep in there. So the swing has definitely been a lifesaver with getting stuff done. I'm able to get stuff done. He'll sleep about 3-4 hours in a swing, and I can, you know, really spend time with Aria and, like I said, get some stuff done. Really, any kind of swing is a lifesaver, but the great one about that is it has a rotating mobile. You can turn it so it can not only swing this way but that way, if that makes sense, and it plays music, so it has definitely been great. The next item is muslin cotton blankets. I love these. I wish I knew about these with Aria. I don't even know if they had, I'm sure they did, but they weren't as popular as they are now. But you can just find these at Target, Babies R Us. I have about 8 of these. They come into like mostly what I've seen, they come in a 4-pack, so I got 2 4-packs, and these are amazing. And the great thing about these muslin blankets is they're so big. So if you need a really big blanket, there it is. It is very thin and breathable, so it was great for when Nolan was first born, because he was born in August. And you can use these for swaddling. I've even used this as a nursing cover if I forgot my cover, and you can use it over the stroller, over the car seat if it's windy or sunny. You can use these for anything, and the more you wash it, the softer it gets. So it's great, and you can just fold it up to make it a thicker blanket to keep them warmer, or, you know, like I said, it's very thin, breathable, but it's just huge, and it has multiple uses, and I can't get enough of these. I use these every single day. I keep one in the diaper bag and keep one downstairs, upstairs. I pretty much use them for everything. All right, so the next thing is a pacifier. Now, this could be debatable of whether it's a must-have or not, because some babies just don't take pacifiers, or parents just doesn't want to give their baby the pacifier. I waited about 2 months, a little after 2 months, to start introducing the pacifier to Nolan, and at first he hated the pacifier. He did not want anything to do with it, which that was just his personal preference. I was okay with. I wanted to wait out anyways for nipple confusion, but then he just, as more as I started giving to him, the more he's taking to it. Like right now he is sucking on his pacifier, and it really helps the type of baby that Nolan is. Bless you, buddy. He's a very clingy baby, and he uses me as comfort, which I have no problem as using nursing as a pacifier and comforting. I'm all for that. But he was getting to the point where he was nursing a lot for comforting, and he was spitting up a lot because obviously he was drinking more milk and his belly was getting full, but he's a huge comfort nurser. So I really kind of wanted him to take to the pacifier for those moments where he wanted, you know, to comfort and pacify himself. And these are just the Nook pacifiers. Aria use these same ones, and sometimes he'll take to the Soothy one, or the Wub and Nub. This is the Wub and Nub with the little elephant, but the pacifier itself is the Soothy, so he'll alternate between both of these. And I think it's time for him to be in the video. He wants to be in the video now. Oh, there he is. There he is. I'm a happy boy. He's so happy. Alright, so the next item has been this Motorola video monitor. This is amazing. This is another thing I wish I knew about when Aria was a baby, but pretty much any kind of video monitor. I know as first-time parents we are so paranoid. I constantly had the monitor on to listen out for Aria, and you know, this time around, my second, of course I'm paranoid, but I'm a little less paranoid. But this does reassure me where I can check up on him if he is sleeping in the bed at night. I don't know if you guys can see or not, but the camera is up there, and I can just check on him, and it has night vision, and I'll turn it on really quick. You can see the back of my head. I'm gonna turn it off, but it has night vision, and I'm able to listen to him. It will tell you the degrees in the room. You can, let's see, you can play music, you can talk through it. Like I said, any monitor could work, but I really like this one, and I don't know the exact name, so I will just leave that down below right here, or no, I will leave a link down below where you can find this video monitor if you're interested. All right, so the next item is the Shea Moisture Baby Healing Lotion, and I also have the wash as well. This could be an arguable item that it's essential, but I really like the Shea Moisture brand. I first bought Burt's Bees, really like that. I don't have a problem with Burt's Bees, but then I came across Shea Moisture. I think I got this right before Nolan was born, and I absolutely love the smell of this stuff. And it is also great because it has no parabens, no gluten, no synthetic color, no sulfates, no animal testing. So that's why I really like this, and it smells so good, and it will last you so long. Like just a little bit of lotion as well as the wash will last you so long. It is on the pricey side for, you know, lotions and washes for babies, but personally I think it is so worth it because it makes them smell so amazing. But it's very comforting with the frankincense, and I'm pretty sure they have different smells. I'm pretty sure. I know they make different products for adults, but I'm pretty sure they make different scents as well. I don't know. But, all right, so the next thing, I have 2 more items, but the next thing is this Eddie Bauer basket. It's kind of hard to show you with one hand. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can do this, Brittany. Here it is. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I'll probably just insert a clip. Has come in handy so many times, and it is an Eddie Bauer, and I found this at Target, but I still use it, and Nolan is almost 3 months old, and I just keep everything in here, especially having 2 stories. Instead of having to keep getting stuff, I just keep all his essentials in this basket. Whenever we're downstairs, this basket will be with us downstairs. Anytime we're upstairs, and I can keep all of his stuff in one place, and you know, it has this little handle to carry it, but I just keep his wipes, his diapers, I keep pacifier wipes, I keep his lotion, pacifiers, the little syringe, and extra socks, diaper cream. I keep so many stuff, and when I, you know, needed nipple cream and pads, I kept like the nipple cream in here and everything like that. Going on almost 3 months of using it, and I just like, sometimes I just stuff stuff to the brim, and I even like keep coconut oil in here, and this stuff is pretty heavy, and it will hold all of this stuff, and I have not seen any wear or tear yet, so I absolutely love this basket. Last but not least has been my ring sling. Now when Aria was a baby, I had the baby Bajorn. Someone gave it to me as a hand-me-down, and to be honest, I really didn't like the baby Bajorn, and I didn't take to baby carrying with Aria, and the baby Bajorn was kind of uncomfortable, and to be honest, I wasn't very knowledgeable about baby carrying back then, so I really didn't do it with Aria. So this time around, one of my viewers gave me a ring sling, and I cannot think of her name, but I'm pretty sure she makes YouTube videos, and I just want to say thank you so much. You have been a lifesaver with getting me this. I think she makes YouTube videos, so I'm gonna leave her link down below if I can find her channel. But this is by the brand, let me see, I think it's called Sleeping Baby Productions. Yes, Sleeping Baby Productions. I've been getting a lot of questions of where you can find this, so just go to sleepingbaby.net. Yeah, sleepingbaby.net, and you can find these if you want one. So I have used this pretty much 90% of the time we've gone out in public. I've used it with Nolan. It just helps so much with keeping my hands free, especially with a 2-year-old and him being clingy. Baby wearing has been amazing, and I absolutely love the closeness, and it just has been a lifesaver. So I know I've said lifesavers like 20 times. I repeat myself a lot, I know. But yeah, I don't know what I would do without that ring sling. And I'm actually going to be doing a video soon on my review of my Tula, because Nolan's kind of getting at the age and weight where we can start using the Tula more, and as well as the ring sling. But yeah, those are my top 10 newborn must-haves. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you found it very helpful. Let me know down below what your must-haves were. I'm really anxious to see what you guys couldn't live without. So Nolan's getting fussy, so it's my time to go, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys.